absolutely. And I mean, I was constantly singing, constantly playing records, constantly. It was nothing else was important in my life. Boys were second, but John Miles says it. Music is my first love, and that is true to this day.
Let me ask you, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, they take that Ring Like My Fire, being on screen with the Beatles, writing for Tina Turner, relationship with Bee Gee, all that kind of stuff. Through the decades, what's been the peak in each one? Well, that's a big question, because I like stories.
You all do. I love to listen to people's love stories.
Because your channels are open, like the stories, because people love being told about stories when we don't get access to these. Well, let's just pick the 90s, right? Let's go. That moment we take that.
Oh my God.
Okay, that was huge.
Oh my God. Well, you know what happened? I mean, there I am promoting independence. It was that album. I was on the road, Radio 1 Roadshow actually. Get a call. The guy who was my manager at the time, Tony King, he said, well, you know, Peter, that was just my record cover, just called and said, take that. Manager's been on the phone, I want you to do a track with him. And I went, take that. You mean that one back? Me? It was like, anyway, he said, this is the song. And of course, I knew the original. Like my father. But anyway, I was full of like, no. Is this, no, don't be ridiculous. But they said, let's have a go. Try it. If you don't like it, we won't use it. That's all. They were so easy about it. And I went in and I did a vocal, and I really didn't think I was that great. I thought I was just screaming, yelling my head off, which I do rather well. I have a propensity to yell. But anyway, they were happy. They were thrilled, and they did these different mixes, and again, the rest is history. But you know, I'd said to them, I had the same mindset. Will you come and do the talk? Oh, I don't think so. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm 40, and you know, they're babies, and they're fans, and you know, teenagers, and it's. I had all these things in my mind. I went to see them at Wembley. As I walked to my seat, practically the whole arena, stadium, or whatever it was, stood up, because the record was a hit by then, and I realised you probably can go on tour with them. Up until 2019, I was touring.
Well, but when you collage the 90s, Britpop, dance music, I think that track sits perfectly in that collage.
It is a great track, I have to say. It stands the test of time. Some things don't, but I think Be Like My Fire does.
Yeah. I play it when I DJ.
Yeah.
I play that version. I don't play the original. I play that version. You talked about the next track, I Don't Want to Fight by Tina Turner. Let's go through this again. Why have you picked this one?
It was a momentous thing in my life, you know, to even write a song, because I would always be one of those people. They say, you know, compare, despair. You start comparing yourself, you're going to be upset, because you'll always find that the other thing or the other person's bigger, better, whatever. But I always put songwriters way above everybody else. Because if you write a song, like we've been talking about these songs, how it's resonated with us, how the Beatles changed our lives, and how the Bee Gees changed my life, and even Bobby Darin, and, you know, my father. Anyway, my brother, when I recorded Independence, I hadn't recorded for 8 years, and I had a kind of a rebirth. And then